I've got something for you.
Oh, okay. Oops. I'm always good for a tiara.
Okay. How about a sash?
Okay. Does this make my ears look big? No.
No.
Just joking. I don't really give a shit.
Okay, so just
This is a beautiful sash.
there we go. See, look.
This might become
there.
part of my everyday
There we
wardrobe.
go. There. Now we can pin it so that you can wear it as long as you wish. Oh, what did I do with the pin?
Thank you. Don't I feel special?
Okay, so now
Nice.
we have to really celebrate.
Okay. Oh my god. Nice. This is gonna go well.
And there's a few more in there for you to take home.
Oh, thank you.
So now I had to work with what we had at the office
Oh my
here.
God, it's so cold.
So you, because you're the birthday girl, get Slay Girl Slay. And I will take the Eat Sleep Stitch.
Thank
Okay?
you.
And we are going to toast Kerri's birthday with a drink that we discovered we both loved in England.
It's not the good cider.
No, apparently this is the good
No,
cider.
it is a good cider.
Lizzie, Mrs. Fisher.
This Mrs. Fisher.
This Mrs. Fisher told me I was drinking plonk cider when I said that I'd like a strongbow, and she said, "Oh no."
Or would you like a good cider?
Would you like a good cider? So thank you. We
This
know
is amazing.
we know cider. So we are going to toast
mid-morning cider.
mid-morning cider.
Love it.
So happy birthday.
Thank you.
I know. It's a good sound, right? There you go.
Oh no, this is the good cider.
Yes.
Magners. It's not the strong.
No.
one. Right.
I had John
Hunt down
call
LCBO.
around the different LCBOs so that we could get you the good stuff. And
Thank you.
there's a few more in the cooler there for you to
Love
take
it.
home.
Well,
Birthdays are not so bad.
morning drinking. I might just keep it to one, but
Cheers.
Thank you.
Mm.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to birthdays. Whether you want them or not, they come around
They
every
do.
year.
And Caroline had a good point. It's better than sucking dirt.
It is better than sucking dirt. So
Yeah.
we are still here. Available?
This is Caroline from Evertote. I'm Kerri from Roxy Floss. Better get that in before the Magnus kicks in.
Right. I'm Caroline. Happy, what day of the week is it? It's Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Yeah.
Happy Thursday. Mm. Oh, that is good, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
That's
Makes
really
my
nice.
feel great, actually. The carbonation is like a brief respite from,
Kerri has a bit of a sore throat this morning, so I said, hey, bring it on. It's better, if I'm gonna get sick, let's do it now than right before Stitch North.
Yeah.
So I have minimal stitching to share today, minimal. Looks like you're gonna steal the show today with what you've got to share.
Well, I have a couple of things.
You got a couple of finishes.
Yeah, so I went to the Banff Me Stitch retreat. I think that's what they were calling it, the Me Stitch retreat in Banff. I was gonna say in Banff, Ontario. Nope, Banff, Alberta. If you've been, or if you ever have the opportunity to go to Banff, it's spectacular. What a great venue for a stitching retreat. It was like from the stitching room window, seeing the mountains, and oh my god, it was just unbelievable.
I'm not jealous at all.
No. The night before I left, I had to get up very, very early to get to Pearson to catch my flight. And I had about 32 stitches left on this. So the first 20 minutes of the retreat I had to finish.
That seems...
Way to massage the system, Kerri.
You really wanted to ring the bell.
Yeah. Well, I haven't ever had a retreat.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations.
I've never had to finish at a retreat.
Well deserved.
So anyways, Weeds and Wildflower, Caroline's birthday.
Which was my birthday stitch along.
And I've been pretty monogamous with this.
It looks great.
And I love it.
Oh, it looks really, really good. I love the, this pop of those leaves up there. Just, I don't know, they just seem to bring it all together.
Yeah.
So.
Love it.
October 7th is our deadline for if you participated in this stitch along and you would like to be entered in our giveaway for I've got two options. You can email me, caroline@evertote.ca, and just send me a picture. I started the stitch along, or I started and finished the stitch along. If you finish the stitch along, you get 2 entries. If you just started along with me, then 1 entry. October 7th is the deadline for that. I did not finish the stitch along.
Hashtag almost finished.
And I don't think I'm going to finish it by October the 7th.
It's pretty stitch intensive. So.
It really is. Like these leaves took me 2 nights. The leaves on that flower took me 2 nights of stitching.
Oh, it's so funny.
And then I just did this. I added that single vine leaf flower in the other night. But isn't it beautiful? It is so beautiful.
Yeah, Gigi did a great
job.
I
love it. So, congratulations on your finish.
Thank you. Actually, when I went to my framers yesterday to pick up some other stuff that was ready, I walked in and they said, I guess usually they do get needlework to frame, but it's kind of old school kind of stuff. And as framers, they haven't really been drawn to it, but a new customer came in with 4 pieces, and Sarah, the owner of the shop, said, I swear to God, it's your stuff. Because they've seen a lot of my stuff. I said, oh, really? And I didn't want to impose to ask who the customer was or anything. But they said, do you want to see it? And I said, yeah, I want to see it. So they brought out all of the customer's work. It was Weeds and Wildflower.
No.
It was the 2023
Holiday Countdown? No.
It was last year's, not that, last year's, 2024's Valentine's. No. Yeah. And then in ink circles, the, I think it was the Canadian piece that's just done in the one variegated thread.
Oh, get out of town.
The Canadian one.
So who was it?
I don't know who it was.
Was it Marlene? Maybe it was Marlene. I know that Marlene and Karen also Stitching Owl.
They had replaced that flower with a small quote.
Oh, I just saw that.
And I know Natalia did that, but obviously she's not getting her stuff framed
I literally just saw. I know who that is, and
I was freaking out.
Who was it?
And I was very impressed.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I was very impressed that Sarah actually knew. She said, I swear it's your stuff.
Aww.
Yeah. So
that's so nice.
Yeah, so that was great.
That's
and
really
I said,
nice.
well, you're going to see the exact same piece, so don't get sick of framing it.
Yeah.
On that note, I'll show you what I did pick up.
Yes. Looks like you have an FFO.
I do have an FFO. Not with my ability, though. I just do the stitching portion. Isn't that the cat's ass?
Oh, look at that. I would say that's
it.
A little better than the cat's behind.
Yeah.
You know, that is so
And I don't know if you can tell.
beautiful.
I think you can tell. See, this frame is navy, but it's kind of iridescent.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I just love it. Love it. Do you
That
like
is
it, Kelly?
So this is Cosford Rye Stitchery, the Windflower and the Whale.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
That frame is
That's gorgeous.
Love
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah. And then
You did that on 40 count, right? 40 count.
40 or 46?
46 count?
I don't know. Can you tell?
Yeah.
40. It is 40.
Yeah.
I think I started it on 46 and had a false start because of the variegated thread.
Yeah.
I tried doing like super variegated thread for the water and it just wasn't working out.
Yeah, the 40 count, and the linen is called Cloud Break, that light blue. It's very nice. Very nice.
And I picked up Bridget's diploma.
Yep. Oh, her diploma. Yes, fancy.
And then last October when I went to Stitch in London and I popped over to Amsterdam.
As you do.
As you do. I saw this shop. It was called Iris Gallery.
Okay.
And it freaked me out. And it's, you go in and it has like the machine that you go to when you get your eyes checked.
Yeah.
Only it takes a quick photo of your iris.
Mm-hmm.
And then they blow it up. And
oh, that's cool.
Right. So I thought that is super cool. So then I kind of forgot about it. And then last month when we were in Quebec City, we passed one in Old Quebec.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, Mark, my husband, I said, Mark, you got to come into this shop. It is very cool. Well, of course, he started busting out all the romance and he said, we need to do this and get our eyeballs melded together. And it's like, cool. Okay. I was just saying it was a cool concept. I didn't actually mean to do it. So anyways,
so
we did it. We
okay.
did it. So it's like his eyeball or his iris and my iris. And I picked that up. We got it framed. So.
That is very romantic.
Yeah.
That is very romantic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
A little awkward.
Only if you make it awkward.
Yeah. So,
oh, that's nice.
So that was good. So I had those 3 pieces to pick up and now I'm going to drop off something else.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I have to go to my framers. Actually, I was going to go there this afternoon. I'm picking up, I'm picking up my Cosford Rise, my duck pond. Yeah,
cool.
In the Dale.
Cool.
So I forgot to mention, my mug is from Monkey and Mouse, vendor at Stitch North, and she's going to be there again in October. So maybe she'll bring some more of these, these mugs. Anyways.
Mm. Oh, you could. Speaking of mugs,
I have
a feeling this video is going to be all over the place.
I wouldn't be surprised. Catty gave this to Kerri to give to me in Banff, and I wanted to say thank you. My soul is fed with needle and thread, and I think it was her cousin who does
a cousin. It was a relative, a nephew or a cousin that owns a custom printing shop.
Yeah. Thank you, Catty. Yeah. I've got my coffee in here.
I got a pink
but at the moment I'm drinking booze, so
I don't think you're supposed to put carbonated things in those.
No, it's coffee.
Yeah.
There's coffee in there. No
it'll
booze.
Blow.
And it'll blow. And I do have my my water jug here as well today. So we're going to be well hydrated.
Game changer though, right? Having that.
Yeah, and did you see I've got a no spill lid. Oh, so in case you've never heard of this either, because I know the last time I mentioned it on my other channels, somebody said, "Oh, I didn't know they made those." On Amazon, you can get spill-proof lids for these massive, ungainly Stanley cups that are all the rage. And frankly,
they should be.
I'm drinking a lot of water, so it's working. But you can buy. They have locking. I know it doesn't match. I don't care. They have matching straw caps, and you can tip them over in the car in your purse, and they don't spill.
That's amazing.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I kept having to kind of seat belt it into my car because it doesn't fit in the cup holders, and so they.
You okay, Stanley? Buckle up. Mama's taking the tight corner.
Buckle up, Stanley. Oh, that's good. Oh.
This is what happens when you don't have breakfast and you start drinking Magners at 10 in the morning. It goes right to your head.
Yeah, but you know what? I bet your birthday's looking a lot better now.
It is. I'll be hungover by noon. It's going to be great.
Oh, planners. I showed this last week and I've still done nothing. My September is completely blank. But that's okay. I'm owning up to it. Lori, my Crazy Life Lori Sykes has the new planners out for 2025. I am actually, since I'm headed out that way, I'll probably be picking them up today from the pickup location for custom stuff. And 2025 is in the shop, so they'll be shipping out soon. You can also get them from Lori's Etsy shop, as well as in the UK. Who's got them in the UK? Patchwork Rabbit, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think Patchwork Rabbit has them. And then also in the States, Colorado Cross Stitcher. I think she has
Fabulous.
them in her shop as well. So
Way to go, Lori.
yep. We will have them with us at Stitch North. We should have a few copies left. We'll bring them with us to Stitch North. So I did have a new start on October 1st. This is one of my last new starts for the year. I'm trying to keep to my 50 total starts, finishes, etc. for the year. And I think I had 3 new starts left.
Wow.
I know. But I
That's
had 16
crazy.
finishes.
That's phenomenal, actually.
Yeah.
That's great.
So if I get the itch to start something else once I've got those, and I think I've got them spaced out well enough that I've got them placed where I would naturally really feel like I needed to start something.
Yeah.
So I think I'll be okay till the end of the year. But if I'm not, I've made a deal with myself that I have to finish something before I can start
Alright.
something else.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had 16 finishes and now I have had 31 new starts.
Wow.
So, the start that I did on October 1st, because of course it's October Blooms by the Artsy Housewife.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. And this is with a Floss Boss Hannah Roxy Floss conversion. These colors are just
They look really nice
so good, right?
Yeah.
Like that blue, and this is butter chicken,
Yeah.
and that, what is that blue again? Planetarium.
Yeah.
They're just really, really lush. So I, of course, am almost done.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yep,
almost done. So
Well,
I
it is only
started
the third,
my
so.
favorite, bottom left corner. Bottom left corner. See, I started the vase because I couldn't resist.
Nice.
So I'll work my way across the bottom. But this is an October piece, to be sure. So how many Octobers it will take me?
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Oh, we
matter.
didn't talk about our sweatshirts.
Oh yeah.
Lost in Stitches. Hey, Lisa. Sup?
Hey girl.
Hey, girl. Lisa, Lost in Stitches, Lisa Masoni, and we are gonna get to see you again at the October retreat, which I'm excited about. It's been a while. And you can support Lisa and Lisa's channel. She's got designs in her Etsy shop, and she's got merch for her channel as well.
Nice.
Now, Evertote and through Evertote, Stitch North merchandise is available through the Redbubble website. And this is just a note, if you are buying Lisa's merch, she uses a different distribution place, and their sizing is a little more generous than Redbubble. Just FYI. I probably would have sized down one. However, I have ended up with a really luxurious lounging
Cozy.
around
Yeah.
in my favorite. I have to say this color is spectacular.
Yeah, it really is a good one.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, but they are generous sizing. So just so you know. And you can find all the information on her Instagram and her YouTube channel, Lost in Stitches. So there you go.
Excellent.
So aside from my new start, I have one that I have to restart. I had a new start that I never shared because I kind of knew, and I was bummed that I have to restart it. So this is Matilda Clark, Shakespeare's Peddler.
You have to restart this?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
yeah. Matilda Clark. And this is, I just love this chart so much. I love it so much. And so when I started this, I thought something was off, but I was like, no, it's fine, it's fine. And then the more I started stitching, I'm like, the fabric is wrong. Why is the fabric bothering me? And it's because I started it on the wrong fabric. That's why.
Oh.
So here's what I got done. And annoyingly, it wasn't a little bit. I mean, it's not a huge amount, but it's enough that I'm annoyed because this flower was completely done. And, the entire bottom band was in framework. But the fabric I used was biscuit. which is beautiful. It's really beautiful, but it's not the fabric that we were, we weren't kitting it up with biscuit. And I don't know what the heck I was thinking, because when I'm the one who kitted this up, hang on, I'm the one who kitted this up right before Stitch North. There it is, right there, the fabric's right there. It's speculoos. I kitted it up. I started stitching myself on the wrong fabric. This is the fabric we have been sending out with people who have purchased this and added fabric. So for me to stitch a model on the wrong fabric makes 0 sense.
Okay, but maybe your
No, I kitted this up with this because I love this fabric with this combination. That's why.
Because I'm sure everybody would give you a pass.
Right, but I want to stitch it on this fabric.
Okay. That's cool.
So yeah, I'm restarting it both because I want the model on what we said we were going to do and what we've been shipping out to many people, but also I love it on speculoos. No, I do. Right? On that, yeah. Right? So I have to restart that. When I'm going to do it, I don't know. It still counts as a 2024 start, but yeah, womp womp. Anyways, it's fine. I love it. I don't love that, but I love it. So it's coming. Sampler September was a complete fail for me. I don't know why.
I had a few other things
I don't know why, but that's how far I got. September's return. September's return is going to return again at a later date.
It's a solid start.
It is a solid start. And you know, I really am very annoyed with myself that it's 2 stitch-alongs that I'm hosting that I, you know, it's not a failure because I love start-alongs, right? But I feel like because I sold this as a stitch-along and I was the one leading the stitch-along and I really just couldn't keep up. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. So, anyways, things are really starting to tick up around here, and you know, once we get past the next couple of weeks, countdown at the door, and I can already start to see that I've got a little more time coming.
Buckle up, Stanley. We're going to be publicly humiliated by the stitching community. Put on your thick skin.
You didn't finish your stitch along. And you know, no one's ever said anything. Like, no, everybody's so nice. It's just, it's a personal thing.
Sure.
It's a personal thing that I wanted to finish it. But so we still have the October 7th deadline for the Artsy Housewife stitch along. Please send me your emails. Also, I did give away Teal's, the spool kit. Remember we had the extra one and I gave it away. Teal was going to send it to the winner. Yeah. So if I still haven't heard from the winner, so just go and check out the very last video that I did on this channel. I announced the winner there and I gave the name. I don't have it in front of me, but I still haven't heard from the winner. So
I might have to redraw.
I might have to redraw for sure. The other thing that I did work on, because I had it here on my frame, was the maximum cross stitch. This is in my last year's Sampler September small floral large project bag. This is a small floral large bag. Gwyneth's Bouquet.
Oh yeah.
I just love this one so much. And you know, sometimes you just want to stitch with a certain color, and the Sampler September piece is very fall colors, and if I need a bit of a pick-me-up, this is the color that I need right here. Yeah. And so Gwyneth's Bouquet, I just left it on my stand because the colors in it make me happy, because I can see the floss pack and you know, it's just happy making, right? A little bit of joy. So I occasionally, every now and then, would go over and pop a few stitches in it just because. And what do you know? It kind of grew. Yeah. So
as it does.
As it does. So I got the entire bottom half is now done, and I'm now working my way up. You can see, still have the other rows to do and those 2 small rosettes at the top, but the entire bottom is done. This is on winter version Panettone, which is more green gray in tone, whereas summer version Panettone, the red tones come out a little bit more. So you never know what you're going to get. But these charts that we put on Panettone are going to look good on either version. So
Nice.
yeah,
Looks great.
thanks. Thanks.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very good.
What else have you been working on?
Well, I just have to move
Yep.
over my booze. At the Banff retreat, after I did my stellar finish, I pulled out Fergus.
Oh.
And I didn't bring, I'm gonna have to send you the picture of the cover photo of
Yep.
Fergus. So Fergus was the full coverage Highland cow in the tartan
Yep.
that I purchased in July. And well, first of all, I had to serge this because it's really unfraying.
It's not like we don't. Holy cow!
Right? I put in about 5,000 stitches in Banff, and excuse all the threads.
Holy cow!
Right? So this was all stepped before, like on a diagonal, and I like filled all this in, and then I just had to get down to Fergus, so I got my
Wow.
bearings and came down diagonally, and this is Fergus's rear end.
You did so much.
So much.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I just love it. I couldn't put it down.
That's amazing. Yeah, you're gonna have to serge that. But that,
Yeah.
Wow, that
Yeah.
looks so good.
Thanks. So I'm at 5%.
5%.
5%.
Cool beans.
So I enjoyed working on that. I might, well, I probably will work on that more in October as a treat. But I've been doing that, and then I pulled out Vicious by Roxy Housewife.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, that looks good. So that's Vicious with the orange kitty. And the Ratty Floss pack.
Very nice. Very
And that's where I am with
nice.
that.
Wow. Looking good.
I keep thinking that the viewers can see the grid on the screen, and I'm like, oh, I gotta move that over. So if you think, why am I being an idiot? That's why. Yeah, I love this border. This border is so
I don't
cool to
usually
do.
have that grid on the screen. I wonder what button I pushed that made that happen. That's weird.
Yeah, that's actually true. That isn't there. Usually the yellow boxes are around our faces.
It's been 6
but-
years. I still don't understand my camera. I don't know. Just hope for the best. That looks
Yeah,
really
so this
good.
border is a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah,
Looking good.
Another great design by Gigi. What is
Count-
it?
That's 40 count, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that you're shoving Fergus hair in there as you go.
Am I? Yeah, that sounds about right.
But you know, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah. They
Can't
have
get
to
rid of
go
your
and
cat.
they have to go to the groomers and get trimmed up there. The house gets vacuumed, and within hours it looks like dandelion spores all through our upper level.
Well, they are big cats with very
With
little
a lot
hair.
of fur.
So
Yeah.
it's not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprising at all. So we had a couple big things happen in the shop over the last month. First of all, Julie, Kansas City girl in Colorado World, released her next sampler, the Rabbit sampler. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it is
really is.
amazing. So we started working with Julie back at Stitch North in April.
Yeah.
She came to us with this sampler that she wanted to reproduce.
Yeah.
And working with Hannah. Hannah helped her select fabrics and flosses from Kerri's collection, and she reproduced it, kitted and charted it with Roxy Floss Co. So it is
brilliant.
now in the shop. We're still waiting for our copies of the chart from the printer, but we also have the PDF available as well. Julie has allowed us the rights to sell her PDF as well as the physical booklet chart. So floss packs. And I believe that recommended linen is actually biscuit for her sampler. And it's a beauty.
Excellent.
I've got to sneeze.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It'll just
lost
surprise you.
it.
Yeah.
It'll surprise me at some point. You're so good looking. So there was Julie Sampler, and then today we are bringing into the shop 3 designs. These are not new designs, but I've been wanting to have Nuri of Shaded Stitchery. We've been wanting to have her charts in our shop for a while, and today's the day. So we have brought three of her charts in, and 2 more are coming in November. But the ones that are loading in today at 5 p.m. Are this Juneteenth day. That's the first one, and I have the. I'm just gonna put this on the floor. So, pardon me. Stand by. There we go. That was my floss pack there. That's good. Okay, so this Juneteenth day, and while this is on my mind, before I've been wanting to mention somebody's Flosstube for a while, and I can't remember her first name, but her channel name is Stitching with B, and no, Stitching Tea with B, and she is currently stitching this Juneteenth day. I'm gonna make sure I have her correct channel name up on the top, because if you like watching floss tubes where it doesn't matter what they are showing you because you just want to listen to them talk,
Oh yeah.
just listen to them talk for half an hour, an hour, you're going to want to tune in, because the best voice. The best voice. And not only that, so the first part of her podcast, Flosstube, is all about her stitching and what she's working on. And then she gets into the tea, right? But it's not gossip. It's not it's actual tea.
Nice.
And so she focuses on at a particular tea, and then she talks all about it. And she's so, you feel like you're sitting in with like a sommelier who's telling you all about wine, and she's so enthusiastic about it and clearly enjoys it so much. And when somebody finds that much pleasure in something and imparts that and shares it with you, it feels like a bit of a gift. And so just sitting there and stitching and listening to her talk, and very enjoyable. I think she's just put out a more recent Flosstube. I think she's got 6 or 7 total. And they are just pure enjoyment. So head on over and check out her channel. She is currently working on this Juneteenth day. So this chart's been out for at least a year and a half. we will be stitching up a shop model with a Floss Boss Hannah conversion. Look at this color palette.
Very nice.
Yeah. So this is now, the listings go live at 5 o'clock, but this is in the shop now. Physical copies. If you want a PDF, you are going to go directly to Nuri's site, which is, let me make sure I give you the right address. It is shadedstitchery.com. So she has the PDFs available. Her print copies are really good. So
that doesn't surprise me at all.
They are, like, her photography's great.
Yeah, everything that Nuri does is on point.
She has a graphic design background. I believe that's her day job.
Yeah.
And so, like, look at, like, the fonts are great, the print quality is great, everything is clear, very legible, large print, really, really nice. So, and you can also follow Nuri on Instagram at Shaded Stitchery. You can use the hashtag Shaded Stitchery, and Nuri, we're really thrilled to start offering your physical charts and floss packs. We have had, we did a collaboration. You know what? Let me go and grab it. So I'm going to say, how long ago was it? It was quite a while. 2 years? Was it 2 years?
I think so, yeah.
We did a collaboration with Nuri, and this was her design, My Necessity. We have had floss packs in the shop. We've got bags to go with this collaboration, but you had to get the PDF. You now get the PDF through Nuri's website for this design, but we still have floss packs for it. And I believe it was Panettone. Yeah. Panettone was the fabric for it. And Kerri stitched this one. So that's our shop model for My Necessity. So now we're going to start carrying paper charts. So we have this Juneteenth day. And the other two that we've brought in today,
Oh, that's a good one.
I know, and I only have 5 copies of this one. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I only brought in 5. I should have brought in more.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want to be quick on this if you want a paper copy.
Oh,
this
that's
is
a good
the
one.
Black Butterfly Sampler.
Yeah.
So if you want something a little different for Black Sampler November, this is so good. So if I run out of paper copies, pop over to Nuri's site and just get a PDF. But the next time I order charts from her, I will add a few more of these again, because this, I want to stitch this myself. It's so good. So the color, she did a combo of a Gentle Arts Black Licorice and a Roxy Floss Co charcoal. So they're a full memory card. Not batting 100 today, folks. Anyways, Black Butterfly Sampler, love it. So we've got 5 copies. We've got recommended fabric and flosses, etc., etc. So really sweet. Now, this one is out of the package because I want to stitch this so bad.
That was so much fun working with Nuri at Stitch North.
So
she was so excited.
Yeah, so just like we
kid in the candy shop.
Yeah, we were able to work with Julie. We were also able to work with Nuri at Stitch North, and it was really, really fun. So we watched this happen in real time. Yeah. Even the model stitching, not having the model stitching done there, but watching Natty, who was the model stitcher for the small one. You'll see this one up here, our friend Natty, Stitchy Natty, she stitched that. And who did Natty do both?
I don't know.
Yeah, Natty stitched both.
Oh, cool.
So, good job, Natty. Look at how pretty these are. Aren't they phenomenal? So these are really special charts. The so let me read you what Nuri's got here. Inspired by a cased tin type found in the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture online archives, this semi-reproduction interprets the motif embellishment that's debossed into the fabric on the left side of the case. So you can see she's got the case, photo of the case right there. Isn't that special? And look at how she's interpreted that. I mean, that's really something. It's just, I love what she does. So about the series, Closely Kept is a number series, part reproduction, part interpretation, showcasing the unique personalities of these motifs in NMAAHC's collection of photo cases. Although most of their identities are lost to time, these cases were surely treasured and closely kept.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So there's 2 ways to stitch this that she offers, and both versions are included in the chart. The first one is the regular way, which is just doing the design on the linen. The linen that she chose was Cherry Cobbler. We do have some in stock. The floss that she used on Cherry Cobbler was Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank on Cherry Cobbler.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I thought you went,
Oh, I might have. I don't know.
Thought you were questioning it. I'm like, no, that's what it says.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then the Azizi version, which is where you do the background and you've got the relief showing through, which is, she did that on an even weave. Now, if you know Natty, you know that Natty is the queen, just like Kaylee. The
tiny stitching.
Tiny stitching. Tiny stitching, that is 1/1 on, goodness gravy, 25 count. 1/1 on 25 count. Now, she used an even weave that was a one of a kind. It was called Seashell. We do have some other even weaves that are, light in tone, that would be equally accessible. And the floss she used was Tuesday, which, if you're looking at my sweatshirt and you're looking at this photo, these colors are my jam. So Cherry Cobbler and Piggy Bank. I love this. And I just love this connection there. I think that's really, really unique, very special. I love that she ties everything together like that. So yeah, it's great.
They thanked the 80 billion for the Gateway project, and that's it. No communication.
They just started paving out in front of our building, and we're all parked in the back. So, true story. We've just gone on a little car run. Let's get you back in the picture here, shall we? There we go. Okay. Okay, so Nuri, back to finishing telling you all about Nuri. So closely kept number 4, this is our third chart. We have some supplies in stock as well as Nuri's physical charts. We're pretty excited.
I was just looking at the linen choice for black butterfly sampler.
Yeah.
She used patina from Color and Cotton, and it is a bit more gray, but Cloud Break would work beautifully for this.
Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, yeah, that would be pretty, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be really pretty.
It is a beautiful sampler.
Yeah, it really is.
So many good things. Okay, so the last thing to talk about, the last really massive thing, other than Holiday Countdown and these new releases that we've done, was the Linen Club. Linen, Ada, and Even Weave, our new Roxy Floss Co fabric clubs. Holy cow!
That was a lot.
Holy cow! I think we sold out in about 12 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. I was shocked.
And we had 400 clubs. We had 400 clubs, and they sold out in 12 hours. And so we had a learning curve. That, you know, we're a small team. We're a busy shop, and we had some bugs to work out. So there were, you know, we had a few people who did unfortunately receive the wrong fabric, which then of course shorted me on the end. So I actually still have, I think, 5 or 6 clubs still to send out because Kerri had to dye more fabric. But you can imagine with that many clubs to ship out as well. Julie went on vacation, and so I know she was moving pretty fast right before she went, and we were all trying to move quickly, and so we have
some errors happened when that
some
happens.
errors happened.
Because we're human.
But you know what? You guys have been amazing. Everybody who's asked us questions, or maybe, you know, you received the wrong shipment, you've been very patient with us, which we really appreciate, and we are correcting things as quickly as we can. Couple of, I know a few people ordered and received something they didn't expect, and so I just want to point that out because we are going to, and this is a question I get a lot, which is why I'm talking about it now, and I'm going to mention it a few more times before November the 8th, which is when we are going to add 30% more clubs to our offerings. So November the 8th, mark your calendar. If you missed out on the first run of fabric clubs, we are going to open up 30% more spaces. We are also going to add 18 count Ada, because I know that was a request. Some of you, that's all you like to stitch on, with the caveat that 18 count Ada never takes the dye the same way. Just like Even Weave doesn't take the dye the same way. Always comes out a little bit different.
A little more faded, really.
Yeah, 18 count's a little bit more faded, so it's not going to look exactly the same as all the other clubs. But we are going to be offering those additional clubs November the 8th. We are going to be well prepped and prepared before the subscriptions go through on November 15th. I think if you've already purchased one, it ticks over on November 15th. We should be able to ship out. It should take us 2 weeks. So some of you are going to get your clubs, and your friend might not have received theirs yet, or just you know, we get things out as quickly as possible. But again, we want to try to not make too many mistakes.
30%, that's like what, 110, 112 more clubs?
Hannah's in charge of the math.
Okay.
Hannah will be doing the math to math.
Yeah,
make
that's
the
like
math
112 more clubs.
Yeah, so
Woo-hoo.
It's not a tiny number.
No.
It's not a huge number, but we are comfortable raising it by that. And then we'll see again in the future, maybe we'll be able to bump it up a little bit more as well. But the new students from Fanshawe who are here helping out are amazing. They are incredible. They're really, really, because they have basic skills in place already that you are really hard to just teach naturally. Seeing the grain, learning how to cut, knowing how to serge right out of the gate, all of those kinds of things have been really, really wonderful. So it's been great.
They've done a great job.
The other question that we've been getting a lot, and this was, you know, looking back, I'm like, why did I do this? Because I think we've probably received 75 emails about what's the name of this linen. You didn't put a tag in here. I don't know what the name of this linen is.
Yeah.
And that was purposeful. We did not name the linen. The reason for that was because Kerri's moving dye spaces. Yeah. She's moving the linen production to upstairs. Temperature is going to be a little bit different. Mm-hmm. She's got to test that recipe upstairs before she knows it's repeatable. So, if it's repeatable, because I know so many of you loved these clubs, and really they were fantastic.
I was really happy with them.
They were fantastic.
Yeah. As an artist, sometimes you're not happy with what you produce, but I was really pleased with the results of this.
Yeah, they were gorgeous.
Thank you.
Really, really gorgeous. I do have a couple cuts left over from various counts that I will be bringing to Stitch North. And after that, I'll pop them up on the website if there's any left. If they're repeatable, the one that you received for the September Traditional Club will be called London Fog.
Yep.
So, London Fog.
London Fog.
And then the Modern Club will be called Banff Sunrise.
Yeah.
Or BS for short.
Because it's the long name. It's a long name, so...
Yeah. Banff Sunrise. But yeah, they were both winners. Like, really good.
Thanks.
I'm excited to see the next one.
Yep, I've already cooked up the modern.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Floss clubs. So we are just about to roll over... on October 15th will be the very start of the last 3 floss clubs of the old style floss clubs.
That's hilarious how you just worded that. On October 15th will be the start of the last 3.
I know. It's going to be the first of the last 3.
Yeah.
So October
last quarter,
5th,
baby.
Yeah, it's the last. It's not 4 is a quarter.
Oh yeah.
There's only 3.
No. 3 is a quarter. There's 12 months. So every 3 months is a quarter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Hannah's doing the math. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Whatever. So October 15th, November 15th, December 15th. Those are the last 3 billing dates for the OG Roxy Floss Co Floss Club.
Right.
So this is your last chance to get in on those last 3 months. You will receive November's Floss Club, December's Floss Club, and January's Floss Club. And then January 1st, 2025, we are opening up 2 brand new floss clubs. The first one is going to be an alphabetical club where you're going to receive monthly shipments of our regular standard stock catalog so that you can build your collection. And then the other club is going to be Kerri's choice. It's going to be a wide open, one of a kind, but we might throw in the odd, hey, this is missing in the collection. Let's build a palette around it.
It'll be a one of a kind palooza.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Just, paint by numbers, kind of just fun, creative and fun. But that's coming January 1st. So last 3 months, if you sign up now for the, we've got the Neutrals Club and the Brights Club. You can sign up for a combo of both, or you can just do one or the other. I think that's it. I didn't show you my knitting, my socks.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I have been working on both my Sampler Striptember socks. So I've got my, what I think of as my back to school sock, which is looking like this. Nice. Yeah. So this is the one that's related to Samplers. This is Sampler Striptember 2024 colorway from Heather of Timber Yarns. There's my self-striping ball, and it came with a 30-gram midi. I'm just doing a plain vanilla sock. And then, check this out. The other yarn, which is related to our Agnes sampler reproduction. There's the colorway there. Look at my sock.
Oh, that's really good too.
Look at the pattern.
Yeah. Is that Do-Si-Do again, or
No.
it's a different one?
This is Mahogany Run by the Crazy Sock Lady.
Oh, okay.
Let's get it to focus there. Come on, sock. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, that's really
Isn't that good?
I love it.
So it is working up beautifully. I really love it. And the pattern is super simple. It's not hard at all. It's an easy, memorizable,
Yeah.
repeat. And, you know, before you know it, you've done another repeat and added a couple more stripes. And it's really,
That's awesome.
really fun. And
Nice.
feel it. It feels really good,
Ooh,
right?
Yeah, it is really squishy.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love it.
I have a bit of a knitting saga to tell you. You know my Bloom
Yeah.
sweater, the light grayish blue one
Yeah.
with the
Teal.
tealy color work? I have to rip it out.
Oh, no.
I have to rip out the whole thing. So, yeah, knitting 101. You'd think I was new at this. So I bought that kit I bought the light blue yarn for a kit, an Andrea Mowry sweater that I decided that I didn't want to make, and repurposed it for the Bloom sweater.
Right.
Autumn Bloom? What is it called? Something Bloom. I know Elizabeth Ann is just through her yoke as well.
It's so pretty. Have you watched hers? It's so
Yeah, it's really nice. She used the spin cycle as well for the color work, which is just a game
Genius.
changer.
Yeah.
So, so I started it last January, and it was just in a knitting bag. And then when I got the 4 hanks, they were all the same dye lot, because I'm not new at this. I checked the dye lots. It's fine. Everything matched. But the 3 cakes were in my knitting bag, and the 4th cake was in a Ziploc bag.
Oh, no.
And I think the air altered the dye color.
That is bizarre.
It's really bizarre. And then I started doing a little bit of research. I didn't know, maybe they were plant-based dyes or something happened. But when I went to pull the 4th cake before I went away, the 4th cake is like an icy blue, and my sweater is now a dusty blue. It matters not, because I don't have enough yarn to finish the bloody sweater. So it's just a different cut. It didn't have tapered sleeves. The sweater that I have has straight sleeves. And yeah, so I euchred myself, and I had to rip out the whole damn thing.
That stinks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes, thanks. So it's not like I've never ripped out a sweater before, but
it's not nice. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, so I don't know. I took out the cake from the Ziploc bag and just put it on my shelf, and I'm hoping maybe the air
magically
will
change color.
But regardless, it doesn't even matter, because
You gotta rip it out
I have to
anyway.
rip it out because I don't have enough.
Yeah.
Unless I get super creative and do the cuffs a different color, or if
That's
it's like a crop top with 3/4 length sleeves, I'll look like this. I don't know. It's like, I don't know what I was thinking, but obviously the math did not math out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I was even lamenting to Jan at the Banff.
Oh, Jan Hicks?
Yeah, at the stitch retreat.
Yeah.
She's like, oh no. Knitter's nightmare.
Yeah, that is not fun.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
that does stink.
yeah. That's all right. I'll rip it out, wash it, and make something else.
I think you've got some more yarn downstairs.
I think I do.
Yeah.
I think
you got a little bit of yarn down there.
I'll be fine.
I think one of these nights when I'm here working late and you've already gone home, I might just,
Start pilfering.
Yeah. I know how to get into your space.
I got a little cake of kibiak.
Oh.
You can come and pet that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, next break.
Okay. I love knitting. I love stitching.
Yeah.
It's all so good. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Anyways, I better get back to work. We've got countdown boxes to ship out. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, everybody, I hope that you have a great couple of weeks, and we'll catch you in a few weeks.
Yeah. Everybody, enjoy your stitching time.
Take care,
Bye.
everybody. Happy stitching. Happy birthday, Kerri.
Oh, thank you.